Hello out there, I'm Eric, and welcome to The Inheritance of Crimson Manor. This is a smaller game that, well, I don't know how small it is actually, but this is a independent or small company game which I played the demo of during one of the recent Steam Next Fests, and the game has come out, and I was interested enough to actually put it on my list and play it, so here we are. This is sort of a puzzle game set in a house. I don't know if there's going to be horror elements or not necessarily, but it's definitely a game that's kind of up my alley, so I'm going to try it out. New game. After working for more than 10 years as the private assistant of the enigmatic railroad magnate Hadley Strange, the news of his sudden death along with his entire family takes you by surprise. Me. You have now been appointed as the executor in charge of fulfilling his last will and as the caretaker of Majestic Manor, a luxurious property on the outskirts of London. I'm going to need to turn down the game volume. Upon your arrival at the mansion, you found a cryptic set of instructions that could make you change your mind about what your former employer really was. All right, back. Let's go. Nothing unusual here. The Victorian Post, tragedy in the Thames. Members of the renowned Strange family have lost their lives in a tragic and mysterious boat accident. Nothing like leaving that right on your front desk. Door seems to be unlocked, but a knob is missing. Then use the other door! It's a pocket watch. Is that the same asset as the last game? I don't think so. Dear probate conservator, by express instructions of the deceased, you are the only person authorized to enter his office and give initial reading of his will. Please do so as soon as possible in order to locate the heirs and proceed with the corresponding testamentary process. P.S. One of the front doorknobs has been damaged during my visit. What did you do to the doorknob? Please add it to the pending repairs list prior to the execution of the will. I have placed a fallen knob inside one of the drawers at the entrance. Lionel Caron Garou. I'm sure that was awful, and I don't really care. Attorney at law. So yeah, this basically just starts off with us exploring the house and solving a mystery, which is very much my kind of game. Clink. Bonk. Scream! Slidey doors. Fun. Last will inside the desk in his study. Map. Excellent. Very Resident Evil looking map. Papers. Drawer full of clippings and literature about murders and serial killings. It's a fun hobby. Wooden box with a very peculiar design. That's for sure a key with a puzzle and such. How's audio looking? Criminal Instinct, Little Bundle Edition, Crimson Blood, written by Zoran Zek. Saturday, March 13th, 1889. 1 penny. Oh, that's really cute that like they even tried to keep the stuff lined up as best they could. Good, that's fun. Although we're not seeing that it's volume 3 number 13. So that appears to be I mean, they've had a lot of different names like Penny Uglies and Penny Ugly? That doesn't sound right all of a sudden. But they're cheap stories of suspense that people would sell historically. Penny Dreadfuls, that's the term. It's like cheap paper, short stories written by commission, always just like big shocks, murders, affairs, all that kind of stuff. Continental Union Telegram, November 5th, 1892, from the Royal Scientific Council. To Mr. Hadley Strange. In this honorable scientific council, we see with extreme concern the conclusions submitted in your article about your research paper entitled Eugenic Transliteration. The procedures described on your paper are beyond unacceptable, and the ethic values of the scientific society must be stopped immediately. Be fulfilled. Be fulfilled is an odd one. I'm not sure if that's a historic or something weird. I mean, let's not ignore, though, that if the 1800 scientific committee is telling you you're going too far, you're probably going way, way too far. Some ink. Ink. Dear Miss Thomas, I've lost my pocket watch somewhere in my office. I count on your valuable collaboration to find it. When done, please leave the key to my desk inside the mail organizer in the hall outside the library. Weak. Can I crouch? Doesn't appear so. Bedlam Asylum, patient admission letter. Patient Darlene Thomas was admitted on this mental health institution on 9 a.m. March 14th, 1893. She was remitted from the strange family manor where she presented violent behaviors, persecution, delusions, and compulsive. Why can't I read today? She was remitted from the strange family manor where she presented violent behaviors, persecution delusions, and compulsive mania. Her claims about underground illegal experiments within the manor are classified as hallucinations. Hence, female patient number 17 will be admitted to the schizophrenic patients ward. Something is missing here. She took a clean dish to get him some tripe, but when she came back, he was smoking a pipe. Okay. Cat Noir safety matches. Black cat safety matches. I'm assuming safety means strike on box, not strike anywhere. Don't know that for sure, though. Can't read that letter for some reason. The Victorian Post, the great exhibition of the sciences and the arts. More than 500 attendees are expected, coming from 23 countries. Prominent businessmen and pioneer Hadley Strange to offer a ball and banquet at his manor to special guests. More ink. Very pretty. It's so impressive what even smaller companies can do, smaller groups and companies can do these days with stuff like Unreal and communities working together. I love to see smaller groups and smaller companies able to put out really impressive... Didn't mute my phone. Didn't mute my phone. All right. To my Valentine. It seems one of the twins had a young suitor. Twins? I didn't know this yet. The brave legionary soldier switched his side. He wears a green uniform now with colorful feathers, blue hat, and high boots in black. He wields a long saber now, like his mustache long and sharp, to protect the lives of those who with devotion and loyalty fight alongside him to the right cause. Interesting. Some of you may be wondering why I am navigating this place in kind of the weird fashion that I am. That has to do with I've played the demo before and I kind of know which way is forward. I think I can solve this path. This doesn't seem like you need to... This seems like it's just a push at it. So I'm just kind of avoiding some of the ways I know are forward for now, though I'm learning something new already. A gas lighter, a fine metal gas lighter with beautiful relief and jade incrustations. Interesting. They really let you jog in this. I'm not even holding down a sprint button. Oh. Chemical battery, a modern device that stores electrical energy. Interesting. So like everything around here might be a little puzzle with an item in it. I love it. It's kind of like an escape room so far. Like not escape room. I mean, yes, probably that also, but I don't mean the physical ones. I mean like an escape the room style point and click game like they were especially common back in the earlier internet era. How do you get to the bathroom? Do you have to go to the bathroom through the closet, I guess? Which is locked until I find the crown-shaped key. Can't get into Nicola's room. Gotta check everywhere, because there's stuff everywhere. Dear Miss Thomas, congratulations to your new position as the manor's housekeeper. I understand you'll be making your way through this old mansion. Can be overwhelming at first, so I've put together this letter in hopes to get you oriented. This is the ballroom hallway key. This is the manor's west wing key, music drawing and guest rooms area. Finally, this is the service key. Use it to access the servants area, brown wallpaper, and the dining room. Okay, and it shows a picture of them. Good to know. Keep that drawer open if it remembers. The strong smell of paint emanates from this painting. Apparently it was recently finished. I was going to say I hope this doesn't turn into Layers of Fear, but that'd be pretty rad if it turned into Layers of Fear, because that's fun as hell. Oh. Let's try and get this to like there. We rotate. I've already found so many little puzzles and I don't know anything about what's going on yet. Ooh. Yes, we do want to go that way. Why is this here? The ballroom hall key. Long and elegant. Just... The Wedding March. Richard Wagner. He looks at the piano. Is written down in the partiture. Do I have to play? No, it doesn't seem so. Oh, another Penny Dreadful. Criminal Instinct Pocket Edition, painted in blood, written by Maximus Hyman, Saturday, November 9th, 1889. Same Dark Avenue dystopian city. It comes from Dystopia Land. It's actually quite nice there. The Victorian Post, Daily Edition, Sunday, September 25th, 1892, halfpenny. The mystery continues. With more than 3 years of investigation, the cases of missing persons have not yet been resolved. Hadley Strange, founding owner of the nearby railroad company, regrets the events and expresses his concern. So we're just hinting ever so delicately, by which I mean pretty regularly, but not like showing us dead bodies or anything, that something pretty weird is going on here. The Royal Academy of the Arts, letter of rejection. Dear Miss Katharina, at the Royal Academy of Arts, we are very grateful for the interest in inspiring students to enter this institution. Unfortunately, at this moment, we must inform you that we do not meet the expectations or artistic requirements that is required to be admitted to our prestigious academy. Art is silent poetry. Interesting. Don't know how I feel about that. Door's locked. Well, we got a new key that I didn't mean to find, but found despite. Let's just keep meandering, I guess. If they're going to let me explore wildly, I will. Locked. Resembles a coat of arms. Okay. I do have to equip items to use them. I forgot. That's the ballroom, wall room, doll room. Where is the ballroom? Ballroom over here. So don't need to worry about that key just yet. Let's head back downstairs where I know stuff is. Anything over here? West Wing is locked. I can't go to the West Wing. That's what the beast said, is I can't go to the West Wing. Pretty. Beautiful sea route planning a world map. What? Beautiful sea route planning world map. Okay, I was close and not close enough. After traveling around the world to explore 3 different islands, my way of seeing the world changed forever. Okay. Old man's gaze seems to hide something. So yeah, that's going to be our clue for that. Cigars, cigars, cigars. More cigar. She went to the cobbler's to buy him some shoes, but when she came back, he was reading the news. I don't understand what those are. So yeah, we need to solve this puzzle of where stuff is. Another Penny Dreadful. Criminal Instinct Pocket Edition, The Scarlet Widow, written by Robbie Zillins. So whoever lived here had a real fascination with these cheap murder suspense stories. Whoever lived here. Strange. Doctor Strange. Industrialist Strange. A much worse Strange. Okay, that needs a password. Okay, desk is where it said that I should find his actual will. Nothing. Little teapot or inkwell. Locked. Nothing. Stamp. Probably wax for letters and such. Wax stamp for putting seals on letters. Picture of strange and wife, daughter, doesn't say. Expedition log day 1, the first voyage of the Camille. As first step from the expansion of the railway company to maritime passenger transport, we carried out expedition to explore new sea routes aboard the Camille, the first ship of a new fleet of ships acquired for this purpose. The climate and the crew's thirst made us land on a series of small islands where I was able to make some amazing observations. The inhabitants of these remote, lost islands, long forgotten by human civilization, had very particular characteristics. They enjoyed vitality. I mean, I also enjoy vitality. That makes me have more hit points. And a splendid appearance of youth even in their oldest inhabitants. It seemed that time had been kind to loyal. It seemed that time had been kind to all those people in a situation that left me extremely amazed and wondering if there was an underlying reason. Okay, so are there further hints around this room as to which islands he stopped on? Because I'm guessing that seems sort of familiar that I have to do that. I don't know. Let's explore around first, just see what rooms are available to me. Then we can come back and look and see if I'm missing something obvious, like I always do. Key, desk key. Well, that was easy. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate that. Okay, put it back. Flip. When you are open to look at problems from a new perspective, even the darkest situations suddenly become clear. Okay, look down at a library. I remember that one. It's in here. Let's go open the desk drawer first. Since we just found that, let's do that before we forget. Clink. Train motif key. A copper key with a train-spotted keychain attached. Along with the will, there's a note that reads, "The kids' toys hold the key to the old's joy." The old's joy? We must pay attention to our children. Sometimes they have the key things to be said in unexpected. Interesting. This says, we must pay attention to our children. Sometimes they have key things to be said in very unusual ways. If I hit the show me what it says button, it reads different. We should pay attention to our children. Sometimes they find very unusual ways to tell us key things. Huh. Probably just an odd little typo type thing, but okay. So, toy blocks might help with finding a password for that. Criminal instinct, the butcher of Oxford Street. So yeah, penny dreadfuls. There's a ton of them here. Like I said, they were a historic way of selling cheap stories and making some money off of cheap printing. So they didn't have covers. They were made on cheap paper. They were designed to sort of be like, I mean, what they are. They're suspense novels that you buy cheap and read through. It's kind of like soap operas or heavy drama stuff that you might see on YouTube. Just any stuff that really catches attention. It's fun. It's kind of stupid. People just enjoy it for enjoying its sake. For example, Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, started off as a penny dreadful, which exploded in popularity until it became things like a musical and a movie. So it's interesting that that sort of theme is being explored here, and we want to keep our eye out to see if there's other things that sort of do that, like if there is some sort of dreadful mystery happening in this house, or if it's just sort of leading us on a false trail. I see that my timer is running out for this episode, so I'm going to quickly say thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. I will be back with more of this shortly, but thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye!